Hi everyone, this is Eliza. Welcome back to Eliza's Bookshelf. Today I want to do the Booktube Numbers Challenge or the Booktube Numbers Tag. I was tagged by Kaylee from Kaylee's Kawaii Corner. I am going to put the link to her booktube down in the description, but there's just a series of questions that they ask and I'm gonna go through it one by one. So number one is, what is your first booktube video? So just like Kaylee and a lot of other booktubers, my first booktube video is the newbie tag. I was super nervous during that video. I was sweating, I was stuttering, I took multiple takes. And so you don't have to watch it if you don't want to, but that was my first booktube video. Question number two is, how many books are you currently reading? And it's actually 2 books because I just finished one of them this morning. So this is the one I finished this morning. I'll put that over here. I'm gonna have a separate review for that. So I'm currently in the middle of 2 books. Project Hail Mary. This is what I'm reading with my husband, and it's so fun because I actually bought this for him last year for Father's Day. You know, he's not a big reader, but I was thinking which one would probably get him into reading, and I think this was a good bet. And he's enjoying it so much so far. We talk about it every day, what part he's on. I'm a little bit ahead of him, but it's nice just talking about what his thoughts are, and I think he's actually enjoying it, so it makes me very happy. So yeah, I'm in the middle of this book. And the other one that I just started is For the Wolf by Hannah Whitten. I'm actually really enjoying this. So it's a Little Red Riding Hood retelling, but it kind of reminds me of Beauty and the Beast a little bit more. Anyways, I'm not that far in, probably just maybe like 80, 90 pages in, but I like it so much so far. I'm excited. I think I will end up buying the second book. We'll see. Question number 3 is, what were the top 3 books you read last year? And I actually had to sign into my Goodreads account to see. I don't remember. I do remember trying to make a list of like top 5 romance books that I read, top 5 science fiction or fantasy books, and then the top 5 mystery thrillers. I do remember trying to make that list, but if we're gonna have to narrow it down to the top 3 books that I read last year, let's see. Let's go into my 5. So I didn't know this, but when I sign into my Goodreads account on my computer, you can go over it year by year, and they break it down into which ones you rated 1 star, 2 star, 3, 4, 5 star. So I thought that was pretty cool. I guess there were only 3 books that I rated 1 star last year. And then let's go over the 5 stars and pick out which one I like from those. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 5-star reads last year, which is interesting. If I were to pick my top 3, I would say A Court of Silver Flames, Dark Matter, and Life's Too Short, I think. Yeah, there's so many favorites. I can't narrow them down. Let's just say my top 3 are Life's Too Short by Abby Jimenez, A Court of Silver Flames by Sarah J. Maas, and Dark Matter by Blake Crouch. I hope I'm saying his name right, but let's say those are my top 3. A Court of Silver Flames, I'm just trash for Maas, and I'd say that's my favorite book of hers so far. Of course, I love the whole Throne of Glass series, but A Court of Silver Flames just surprised me so much because I didn't think that I would like these 2 characters' storylines. And I was like, yeah, whatever, spin-off, let's see. But it actually made me like Nessa and Cassian a lot more. So I really like that one. The second one is Dark Matter by Blake Crouch. Again, sorry if I'm butchering his name, but I've had that book on my shelves for so long. I also have his other book, Recursion. And so I finally started to read that book and I actually really liked it. I think at the heart of it, I really liked it because it's like a part romance story too. This guy, he ends up being in an alternate universe, I think, and he's just trying to get home to his family, to his wife. And so I really liked it. If you like science fiction books and you haven't read Dark Matter, I really recommend that one. And the third book that I really like, no particular order, I think There's just so many books that I liked last year, but Abby Jimenez's Life Too Short is my favorite. I think that one is the book that made me just really buy whatever Abby Jimenez writes. Question number 4 is how many books you read last year? And again, I had to go back to my Goodreads to figure that out. I was actually surprised. I read 70 books last year. I didn't know I read that much, but 70 books. And usually I just set my goal to 50 books per year, you know, average 1 book per week. I don't put too much pressure on myself, and then I see where it goes. But apparently last year I met that goal. Not too bad. Question number 5. How many books have you rated 5 stars this year? Okay, so let's go back to 2022. I'm on pretty good track this year for my reading goals. I read 42 books so far. And let's see how many books I rated 5-star. Throne of Glass, really? So I'm rereading Throne of Glass series. And I rated that 5 stars again. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I rated 12 books out of the 42 books I read so far as 5 stars this year. Looking back at it, I'm kind of surprised because, you know, usually when I finish a book, I just go on my Goodreads, I mark finished, I give my quick rating based on how I feel at that time. Looking back, I might bump some of them down. But here are the books that I rated as 5 stars. So we have Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. We have Reminders of Him by Colleen Hoover. We have The Last Thing He Told Me by Laura Dave. We have The Chestnut Man by Soren Strevestrup and translated by Caroline Wright. We have Fiona and Jane by Jean Chen Ho. We have Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid. Crown of Midnight by Sarah J. Maas. Air of Fire by Sarah J. Maas. All the Sarah J. Maas books. We have The Book of Cold Cases by Simone St. James. The Golden Couple by Greer Hendricks and Sarah Pekkanen. The No-Show by Beth O'Leary. And The Boy, the Mole, the Fox, and the Horse by Charlie Mackesy. So a lot of these I read last month. Anyways, if I were to reevaluate some of those books, I would bump Throne of Glass and Crown of Midnight down to 4 stars, and maybe Fiona and Jane down to 4 stars too. But I really liked all the other ones. Chestnut Man I really, really liked. After I read that one, I made my husband sit down with me and watch the series on Netflix, which I really liked too. They follow the book very closely to the T. And I really like that though. And I liked all the actresses and actors. Yeah, I recommend watching Chestnut Man if you're not gonna read the book, but just watch it. It was super creepy. Yeah, so those are my 5-star reads. Next question number 6. Do you have a reading target for this year? Yes. I always set my reading target to 50 books a year. Sometimes I go through reading slumps and don't read for a month at a time, but whatever, I just put it as 50 and see what I do. This year, I'm on a really good track because I've already read 42 books. I'm probably going to meet that goal this year. Am I on track? Yes, I am. Question number 7. Question number 7. How many pages long is the book you are reading right now? So I'm just going to talk about, well, I guess I'll talk about both of the books. Project Hail Mary. I don't want to spoil myself, so I'll just try not to look at everything. 476 pages for Project Hail Mary, and for The Wolf, it is, and then the extras. Oh, they have a chapter of the second book in here. That's nice. So this is for 430 pages for The Wolf. For The Wolf has 430 pages. How long are your videos? Kind of depends. If I'm doing a wrap-up video or a book haul video or a TBR video, those might be 10 to 15 minutes. If I'm doing just a quick book review, probably around 5 to 7 minutes. I try to keep it a little bit short. Who knows? I just started. It might change in the future. Do you have a favorite number? Yes, my favorite number is 5. I chose that when I was in elementary school for the sole reason of having 5 letters in my first name. Also, I have 5 family members in my immediate family, so that's why too, but I don't know. Silly reasons. It's just always stuck with me. I like 5. Oh, we have 5 fingers on one hand too. That's another reason. Stupid reasons, you know, when I was a kid. Last question. Do you have a book on your shelves with a number on the title or the cover? Let's see. This is just half of my book, so I don't know about downstairs, but I'm pretty sure we can find a book with a number on the cover. 2 by 2 by Nicholas Sparks, which I haven't read yet, but I'm sure I'll love because Nicholas Sparks is a genius and makes me cry all the time. What else? 1,000 Pieces of You. Not sure if that counts as a number, probably. That one was recommended to me by one of my medical school friends. Not recommended. She just wanted to read it together, and we never really got past the first book, I think. But I'll have to pick it up again. Let's see, what else? 1,000 Splendid Suns. I read that a long time ago. I loved it. One of Us is Lying. That's a YA mystery thriller. I really liked her books. I've only read 2 though, and I have a third one. I haven't read that yet, but she just keeps coming out with more and more. I have to catch up. 2 Can Keep a Secret. That's her second one. So I read those 2, I believe. Yeah, so I guess those are the ones that have numbers on them here. I'm not gonna go through my children's books. There's a lot of books there. Oh, by the way, I'm wearing my Mickey Mouse sweater today because in about 45 minutes, we are picking up my son early from school, and we're gonna pick up my daughter at the grandparents' house, and we're gonna go to Disneyland. Hopefully the lines are not too long. I think it's been very busy. I would not wait for any line that's more than 30 minutes. So I don't think we're gonna go on any rides today. We're probably just gonna do the little shows and take pictures, hang out at the center of Disneyland. I don't know. I'm looking forward to it though. I'm matching with my son. We both have Mickey sweaters. My daughter has her Mickey dress. My husband, I don't know. We'll see what he wants to wear. Probably something Lululemon that he always wears, but let's see. I think that was the last question. Okay. All right. So thank you for tagging me, Kaylee. I think from the start of making my booktube, Kaylee's been so supportive and always commenting on my channel. So thank you for that. I'll see you next time. Bye.